Thank you for joining us for American Graduate Day. I'm Odell Owens, and I'm here in the studios of CET to talk about some of the exciting things that are happening in our community to address the dropout crisis. We hope you'll become an American Graduate Champion. To find out how, we'll post our website throughout our local breaks, or you can call United Way's 211. You can also follow us on Facebook or at Cincy_AmGrad, and the hashtag is CETAmGrad. I'm joined by Rich Bainey, CEO of Scripps, and by Greg Landsman of the Strive Partnership. Rich, let me start with you. Why is addressing the dropout crisis important to our community?
Well, we run a business here in Cincinnati, and we're growing and hiring people, but the one thing that we know is trying to come into the economy with just a strong back and a willingness to work just doesn't have any value, doesn't have any future. So for us, as we try to attract talent and expand our business, it's important that we have a great group of candidates and the talent that flows into our company. The dropout rate and just the dropout crisis pulls too many people out of that pool, right? It disadvantages so many candidates that could have great careers and and affect companies and communities.
Okay. Greg, Cincinnati has made great strides in the past 4 or 5 years in helping students stay in school. To what do you attribute that success?
You know, I think it's a whole host of things, but let me mention 3. One is I think unlike many other communities, we've come together in Cincinnati around a vision, cradle-to-career vision, that we're going to have to work the entire sort of education continuum from the earliest years all the way through some post-secondary experience, and that's helped us rally resources around what we know works to improve outcomes for kids every step of the way. I think that has helped, and we work together in this city in ways that very few other cities do, and I think that's really important. The second thing is the role that early childhood has played in this community. I mean, I think, again, if you look across the country, very few places have prioritized early childhood the way we have through United Way Success by 6, through CPS's, Cincinnati Public Schools preschool investments, and that makes a big difference in terms of getting kids prepared for school. If they are, they do much better. And then ultimately, we've done a much better job at rallying resources in and around schools in a way that's very strategic and targeted to meet the individual needs of students. And as a result, I think kids are doing better, and we've got a long way to go. But those are 3 things that I think have made a difference.
Rich, what can businesses do to help?
I think, and Cincinnati is a market or a city where most of us jump in, understanding the continuum, starting with Success by 6, first step, right? And then as we get further along the line, we're a partner in ed with Oil Elementary. We support DePaul Christo. We try to do everything we can to make sure that those individuals who are along that track have an opportunity to finish school and move on to some sort of post-secondary training. So I think most of the companies here in town understand that it's in our best interest and the community's best interest if we support everything from Success by 6 all the way through high school mentoring.
Yeah.
Greg, how do you think American Graduate Initiative can help?
Yeah, it's a great question, and I think in so many ways they already have. They've been raising awareness for this issue, and that's critical. We do have, and you mentioned attendance and getting folks, going to school every day, which is huge. I mean, if students go to school every day, they do far better than if they're missing, say, 10, 15, 20 days of school a year, and a lot of our kids are. And so I think what American Graduate and CET and others can do is not only raise awareness of this issue of the importance of education, how critical it is to stay in school, to go to school every day, but to encourage other folks, particularly parents, to get more engaged in the lives of their own students or the lives of other students. I'm a tutor. We do a lot of work recruiting tutors, and And American Grad can play a major role in getting more and more, adults working with young people in positive ways, which has a huge impact on the lives of children.
Rick, your quick thoughts on how American Graduate can help?
Well, I think just as we discussed, anything that keeps those kids in school. We're a media company. We do a lot of news reporting, and we cover school attendance on a regular basis and understand the impact and the clear return on investment, not just in individual lives, but for the whole community, if you can keep kids in school and get them out the other end.
Great. Any last thoughts, Greg?
No, just that, at the end of the day, this is probably the most important issue, both short-term, long-term, for the viability of our city and our region. We've got to create the most robust talent pipeline, and I think we're on that path. But if people can recognize just the enormity that education plays in the lives of individuals, but also our city, I think we're going to make even greater strides.
Well, first, let me thank you both for being with us this afternoon. We're going to be back throughout this afternoon with other community leaders and educators who are working to help students succeed in school. Become an American Graduate champion by visiting us at cincy-americangraduate.org or by calling our good friends at United Way 211.
Encouraging a young person doesn't require a whole lot of special skill.
There's so many ways that you can impact the life of young people.
Mentors are special, but it's not a specialized skill, being a human.
Invest in a child. Become a mentor. Dial United Ways 211 or visit cincy-americangraduate.org.